Hey guys, this is OneUp Indie coming with my character sprite sheet creation tool, which is gonna be, I guess, the second and basically the last devlog. So I'm pretty much finished. This thing is over concerning what I want to implement now. So it is a ready version. I'm just waiting for my my buddy here, so the guy RGS Dev, and he's gonna give me the green light, and then we're gonna pump this one out. So basically this thing has a few improvements. So for example, I input a random button because you're not sure what you want to input. Why is that showing up here? Doesn't really matter. So basically you have a random button. I imported or did, for example, something like this. So you have a little glow, or for example you can have an outline with a specific color, or for example no outline. And then my idea behind this was to, for example, that for example you like a specific color, which you're doing here, I don't know, something like this, boom, and then you said, hey, ooh, I like this, and then you can save it up, which is good. Another thing which I did in here was, what did I do? For example, highlighting. So this was a thing, for example, you highlight something and boom, then it is there, and then for example you change it and then boom, it's still highlighted. Just a few things which are for the comfort. Functionally they are not necessary, but I guess it's giving the whole tool a round feeling. One thing, for example, I had a few questions about how powerful this tool is. For example, if you can import your own sprites, and here I must decline the offer because let's say this thing has tons of different parts. So let's say we have parts of props, one sprite sheet for heads, one for faces. So for example, let's go into body 21 and edit it, and for example this is based on the states, and then as you can see everything is kind of independent and then put together in one cohesive thing. And then therefore, oh, where are we? Come on, let's put this up again. Then I would force you to use my sprite sheets, which is, I guess, a little bit tricky. So I would need to give you the template and so on, so you can import this. And I guess this is not the idea behind the tool. So the idea behind is that, for example, you can create your own monstrosity, and then you can basically export it as a PNG, and then you can use it in Unity, in GameMaker, in Construct, in whatever all the other engines are called. And therefore this thing is platform independent. So therefore no importing of your things. Will this be possible? Yes, but not in the form which you're seeing right now. This is a tool which is independent, but of course I can actually recycle this stuff and make a platformer or a top-down engine, and then you will have the whole character creation in there. So basically I can reuse a lot of stuff which you're seeing in front of you. So you can basically create your own hero or whatever in this neat little character creation tool, and therefore I will sell kind of an engine in GameMaker, for example, for a top-down game or for a side-scroller, depending what kind of sprites I'm having. And of course then you can do whatever you like with it, because then it's an engine, it's a project, it's a GameMaker, and then boom, you can edit everything to your heart's content. Of course, I must warn you, the code is not easy to read, and this thing is for advanced users. So for example, if you later on get the whole package as a, for example, as a project for a side-scroller or for a top-down game, you can of course use the template and everything is working fine. But if you will be editing a lot of things, just keep in mind that this is then not for beginners if you dabble and change a lot of stuff. Just be warned with that. But of course, if you're thinking like, hey, you're up for the challenge, go ahead. You have my blessings. But of course, this stuff will come in the future. For now, we are together in a cooperation, just doing, in quotation, just that thing. And what I'm going to present you, I guess, tomorrow or when my guy is actually answering, then we will just say like, hey, sweet, we will sell that stuff on itch.io in two versions. There will be a basic one and a big version. So the basic one will be for $5. So I guess this will be affordable for everybody. If you options, then I will kick out. So basically, if you want to have the extra stuff, then this will be the full version for $15. and of course it will grow in time, so there will be extra options. But if you think, hey, I just need a few tweaks, so basically some hairs and some weapons, and boom, I'm fine with that, hey, then just take the basic version. So here I want to give everybody a piece of, for example, for their money. And of course, I will dole out a demo. So basically you can actually check out this whole thing by yourself, of course in full. But the only thing, you cannot export. So basically this tool will be functionally nice to look at, but you cannot do anything with it. So here you will just see what I'm seeing in front of myself. And then bam, you can say like, hey, I like this tool, I like what I'm seeing, and I wanna grab it. And of course then after the demonstration you can pick up the version which you like to have. So that was pretty much from my side. So I see, once again, I'm just waiting for my guy to, well, give me the green light, and then this thing will hit the virtual shelf. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw, and see you, I guess, in the next video for the full release. Have a good one. One up indie.